Well, there are ways to audition for a movie and ways to audition for a movie. Your way, I guess you insisted upon it, was to hold a bat and take it from there?
Well, I insisted, I didn't insist, I said, I think we should go down to the batting cage and see if I did it for a couple of reasons. One, I knew I could play, but I wanted, the thing that's always bothered me about sports movies is when the characters can't really play the game, and I thought it was important that our people play the game. I think Ron Shelton thought it was important, and I felt that if I did it, that he would have the precedent when talking to an actor where playing ball was in doubt, and he said, look, can you play? And he says, I really want to see you play. I say, forget it. He says, well, Kevin did it. So I really did it for leverage and for Ron. And then I thought it was important when you look at this movie that you believe the guys play.
And you drew upon what experience?
Well, I played baseball all my life, and I played it into high school, and thought about playing it even longer, but I didn't.
But when you got down to Durham, which is the first part of your body that began to go first? The knees? I mean, any problems getting back into it?
When I put on because I play catcher, that really, there was carrying that extra weight really
the deep crouch
took its toll, yeah. And when you put the mask on, suddenly the ability to see was reduced. And
there is a scene in which you're talking to Susan Sarandon, holding a bat, and as if by afterthought, you turn around one-handedly, hit the ball, and then continue to hit the ball while you're talking to her. How many takes did that take?
I don't know. You're going to turn me into not being the hero everyone thinks I am. Maybe it took like 42. I know it took the guy 42 times to hit that thing, and look, they kept the one time he did it. I think I probably did it more often than not. It's just a matter of what was key there was performance, not whether I hit the ball.
But now really, in addition to the authenticity of the film, do you take a secret pride in being able to do that?
Yeah, well, I like the physical part of acting. Movies that I admired when I was a kid, I always liked the guys who were physical. I mean, I identified with them, for better or worse. I didn't identify with the intellects. I'm probably not one myself. So I like the physical people.
Your first line when you come onto the film, I think, is one of the more memorable ones. Do you recall?
The player to be named later. That's a real inside baseball term, and for those who get it, they're going to appreciate it, and for those who don't, the movie allows people in that don't understand baseball very easily. So it's a great line.
People are going to ask, why does your character, after 12 years at least, still continue to kick around the bush leagues?
Well, I think that's part of why he's heroic to me. It's a guy who doesn't give up his dream. I mean, most people, unless they can have the big apple, they don't, they're going to give it up, unless they have the ultimate success. And for Crash, just playing is enough. And he plays the game with a lot of passion. And I find him a refreshing character because of that, he doesn't have to be in the big leagues to play. He loves the game so desperately.
And why is it every time I see you, you've just come off of an incredible love scene? No Way Out, now this.
I'm a busy guy, man.
Shy kind of guy, come on, give me a break.
Well, the best stories, the best movies usually involve men and women. I think we'll always see movies that have men and women in it, and because they're the most interesting. We can't figure out how they work. They can't figure out how we work. And the only time we're ever good together is when we're together.
Yeah. So no real shyness about these things anymore, huh?
Well, they have to work within a movie or I won't do them. I have a certain amount of shyness about it, But to me, if it works in a movie, then I'm not shy because I take a security out of knowing that the movie's good, that I'm not going to just be hanging out there for nothing. Finally,
Kevin, you're passing the ultimate test, not just with the movie viewers out there, but the newsroom ladies that I work with.
Those gals.
Yeah. Any words you'd like to say, not to the female fans in the theaters, but to the ladies in the newsrooms who are interested in what you're up to? Any words to them?
I just say God bless all the women in the world, and especially those girls who show up on time.
Kevin Costner, Bull Durham.
See ya.
This man knows how to hit, and we're together here in Los Angeles. I'm John Tibbetts for KCTV5.